And welcome to another episode of Roblox, a Roblox tutorial with me, Teddy Shelley. It's been about 2 months since I last did a Roblox tutorial, and I can only apologise for that. Things have been a little hectic, but I'm back, hoping to pick up where I left off, which was, if you recall, working my way through the Roblox wiki tutorials. So we have already done some scripting tutorials on creating parts via code, creating a script, making a day-night cycle, lighting parts on fire and making an explosion course. So we're just sort of coming to the end of these basic scripting tutorials where we've got this one that I'm going to do today, which is making a health pickup. We did some building earlier on in the series where we did a tree, a door, an office building, a windmill, a river. I think we did a car. We stopped there. I haven't done the conveyor belt or the campfire or the painting or the arch or the fountain, so there'll be something to look forward to. Looking further down as well, there's lots of other gameplay tutorials as well. Actually, there's tons of things here. So these green, the symbols here suggest, I think, that these are easier tutorials. I found them a little complicated in parts, but sort of getting there. It hasn't helped that I've had a 2 month break now, so we'll see how we get on. So today I want to look at making a health pickup. So basically it says in the last tutorial we created an explosion-filled gauntlet. Now we want to create a sort of health pack which our player can walk over and get healed. So all you're going to do to begin with is put a part into the game, which will have a script inside it. Now they're using a particular cool looking graphic. I, on the other hand, I've just got this blank new space here. I'm going to just create a block, which, let's have a look at the properties of the block. And all I've got, just again, because I'm whizzing through this, I need to slow down a bit. What we have here, I've got the properties windows open. So if you go into view and you see the different windows you can have open, I've got the toolbox open on the left, so you can see cool things that other people have already built. I'm not going to use them because they've normally got some sort of script attached to them and we want to do our own scripts. I've got the Game Explorer open, which we need to be able to see all the different parts in our game. So the workspace is where we work. The terrain is there for us. That's this, flat grey metal base. Camera is what's pointing at what we're looking at. The base plate, the base plate is sitting on top of the terrain, but the base plate is this thing that I'm pointing to here, which we build on, and the part is the part I just inserted. So if you want to change anything to do with the properties, you also want to have the properties window open, which I have here. But if you want to do some scripting and have something printing to the console window, you want the output window open as well. So for these, I've sort of plonked them on top of each other, but if you press tab, you see your output window as well. So I've got the properties windows open, the output window open, the Explorer window open, and the toolbox window open. And then I go back to the home tab, and all I've done since starting up Roblox is just put this part in, and I've coloured it new yellow. So we'll go back onto the output window because I'm not going to be doing a lot with properties, I don't think. But what I do need to do now is make this something that can restore health. So firstly, we need to attach, so right click on part, insert object, and that is going to be a script. I'm going to rename my part so we know what it is. So it's a health pickup. And then we got the script. Okay, so let's go back to the tutorial. It basically says, let's just cut and paste what it gives us and then go through it. So firstly, it's saying the parent of the script, which is the health pickup, is going to be called local health pack. Actually, I'm going to call it that then. I prefer to be consistent. Okay, so we got that. So the parent of the script, which is whatever sits above it, is going to be called health pack. I can call it anything there, but within the script it's going to be the same, health pack. Now we've got a function here, local function, going to be called handle touch, other part. Now what happens here is if something touches it, it will first of all assign the parent of the part that touched it to the name, if you like, or the reference character. So whatever the parent of the part that touches it is going to be called local character, or just character. And then it's got local humanoid equals character find first child humanoid. So what it does is it looks at the character then that we've just pointed to, and then carries out that find first child action, which is built into Roblox, where it checks to see if it's a humanoid. And of course, if it's our player touching it, it will be. If it's, I don't know, the floor touching it, it's not. And this is why we needed to check if the child of the parent, which is the character, the child of the parent, which is the part, touching the health pickup is checking if that part belongs to a humanoid. That's how I understand it. And if it is a humanoid, which it should be if it's our player, it's going to print we should heal, and that's the end of that function. And then we've got the end of, well, that's the end of the if statement, and then the end of the function. And then we call the function health pack touch connect handle touch, which is the name of the function. Okay, I think that makes sense. Okay, let's play. So there's our little character. So far we're in the output window, there's nothing showing. So, okay, right, come here, move, right, run up and touch it. Not one knows to do it. We should heal, cool. So it's basically checking, and I'm having a look here, I'm opening up in the Explorer window. Can't really see. Where, oh, hang on, maybe that comes into properties. Player one. I'm just wondering if it says somewhere that it is a humanoid. Can't really see it there. Backpack, starter gear. Could be in the player GUI maybe. No. I'll come. Starter player scripts. No, that's just camera and control. Okay, we'll come back to that. There's clearly, I can't see it in there, but there's definitely something in this player that when it touches this part, it knows it's a humanoid. So going back to the script, the part that touches it, it checks it to see if that's a humanoid and prints we should heal. So, okay, let's stop a sec. And let's go back. Let's clear this output window and let's go back to the tutorial. It says, we just cut and paste it. Basically, let's add code to heal the player. So first create a variable to store the amount we want to heal. And it's going to set it to 30. And we can then use the health property of the humanoid we found to add health to the player. So let's have a look. So local health pack equals script parent, right, that's fine. And that's just a variable then, that's just saying that the parent of the script, which is here, is what we're going to be referring to as the health pack. And there's also a variable of heal amount called 30. So the only other thing is added here then is, if humanoid, then instead of now printing let's heal, instead it's going to create a new function called, a new variable called local current health, which is going to be the humanoid health, which is always set, as I just said, to 100. And then the local new health is going to be the current health plus the heal amount, which is already put at the top as a variable. It's going to be 30. And then the humanoid health will be updated with the value of the new health, which is the current health of 100 plus the heal amount. Okay, that's fine. Don't think I can understand that. It's got a green, some green stuff here. Whenever your code needs a number, such as the amount of health a health pack heals, it's good practice to store it in a variable like we did above. Okay, that's fine. If you you put 30 into a variable at the top of the script, which is going to be the heal amount of heals every time, and that means it's easy to find and change if we decide it needs to be different later. Also, if we decide to use the value in multiple places in our script, we can just use it because we've set that local variable right at the top of the script. And if we change the value in that one variable, it'll change places wherever else we use the that variable of heal amount. So, okay, so you put it at the top of the script and then you can draw upon it whenever you need it. Now it's saying the health pack will heal characters who touch it, but obviously our player is at full health. So now it says to change the health of the player in Studio when the game is running. So press play, open Explorer and Properties, Player 1, which is what we were doing earlier, which is the character model for our current character. And then if you expand the model, so I can see it there, you see it's a humanoid. And then we can do something with its health. Okay, let's try that again then. So let's go to press play first of all, because unless we press play, we haven't got a player model to do anything with. So there's our little player model, which took ages to load. So, oh, here it is. I was looking at the wrong one then. So there it is. So it's this one you look at. So it's under camera, player 1. If you open it up, it tells you it's humanoid. Great. Now on this one, so this is why with the script, when the part touches it, the arm or whatever, so now it's the left arm that touches it, or root part that touches it, or the head that touches it. The parent of that is player 1, which this function says is, the character. And then it looks at that character and says, check. Oh no, I can see. Okay, so whatever, maybe it's the pan, whatever touches it, all of these different parts, it says look at the parent, which is going to be player 1, and then it says find first child of the parent, and the very first child of player 1 is humanoid. Well, they've got body colours, shirt, geographic health, that can't be the first child. So I'm just trying to understand this function really. So that original function, the handle touch function, something touches the health pack. It then says whatever the parent of that something is, that's going to be called the character. Then it says the humanoid will be the child of that character if there is a humanoid there. So let's assume player 1 is the character and the first child of player 1 is humanoid, ignoring all those other things. And then if that is true, then it obviously uses its humanoid health, gives it a new health with the current health and the heal amount variable, which we've already got at the top, and says that's its new health. I sort of get that bit, that find first character bit, if I think about it slowly enough. In any case, looking at our humanoid properties, we're on humanoid and we can look at the properties window. Health display, is that the one or is there another one? Health 100. So let's put its health at 10. Oh, no, it's slowly look at that. It's playing the game. And the health was increasing as I played. So it's always the players in workspace, not players further down. You've always got to look for player 1 in workspace. Right, when you find it, find humanoid, find health. So I'm going to take it down to 1, so it'll take ages to get back to full health naturally. And you can see its health there, it's all red. So come here, run to the pickup, and you should jump up by 30. Wow, you jumped up really quick. That's because there was multiple health gains when you touched that part. Let's go back onto the script a sec. It says, after changing the player's health to 1, notice how when we step on the health pack, our health instantly refills. This is because the touched event will keep firing while our character is in contact with the health pack. Okay, that did happen. So the function we wrote is being called over and over again really fast. So we've got to put some delay in, and that's called debouncing. So to set it up, we've got to make 2 new variables. The first is a variable saying how many seconds we want the health pack's cooldown to last, so that it won't start again straight away. So it's going to put it down to 5. And then the next variable is a boolean, which is normally true, which are just got 2 values, either true or false. And it's setting a variable to can heal and setting the value to true. So let's copy and paste the whole thing again. Let's see, so we've got, okay, local health pack, fine, heal amount 30, the cooldown set at 5, and the can heal is true. And so when it's found first child into this if statement, we've got if it's a humanoid and you can heal, then you set can heal to false, you set current health to be the humanoid's starting health, and then its new health is its original health and the heal amount, and then its health is then whatever that new health variable is. Then it waits for the cooldown, and it calls cooldown, which is 5, and then it puts it back to true. So if it touches it again, the if statement would be fine. It would be humanoid and it could heal because you've reset it to true. So this introduces the cooldown and introduces a bit of delay by putting it at false, and then after the cooldown's over, puts it back to true. Okay, that makes sense. To test it, we'd need to go into workspace again, go into player again, go into humanoid, set its health to 1. Right, and then run over. And this should, yeah, that's it. So it only went up a bit. Try again. Went up a bit. And try again. Yay, went all the way up. Lovely. And the finishing touches, it says, okay, that's fine, but it shouldn't heal characters who are already at full health. And it shouldn't heal characters without health who are fully knocked out. So it wants to now check the touching player's health at the same time as if we check its humanoid and can heal. Or we could do that, it says. Or we can include inside another if statement inside our if statement to check if the health is between 0 and max. So it's just one line here and another end. So I'll just copy and paste that one over. Script, if humanoids and can heal. Is it there we put it? Then another if statement. If humanoid health is more than 0 and humanoid health is less than max health, then I think we're going to need indents then, aren't we? Okay. Indent. Set can heal to false. Take the current health as the humanoid health. Set new health to current health and then the heal amount. Set that to the humanoid health. Wait for the cooldown and put can heal back on to true. And we'll add it as an extra end. We need another end statement, but that would go like that, I think. And then it also ends by saying, let's have a visual indication when the health pack can't be used. So maybe add some transparency. So When it can't be used, we put it at 0.5. So can yield to false and put it at 0.5, and then wait to cool down, can yield to true, and transparency at 0. Is that what it's done now? Humanoid health, new health, wait, cool down, health patterns. It's a slightly different order, but basically after the cool down. That should work. Okay, let's have another go. So, okay, let's first of all set you again to one. Cool little thing. Right, let's run. Oh yeah, it's gone transparent, look. Oh no, it's full again. And all the time it's transparent, I can't do anything with it. And now when I go on it again, excellent. I think that works. Wow. So, just looking at that again, it's basically all in this. Oh, that touch interest, I don't even know what that is. That's interesting. Just seen that. If I stop this, does that disappear? Yeah. Don't know what that is. So just in this script, all it's doing straight away is saying that this health pack can heal for 30 as a cooldown of 5, and when it first starts, the variable can heal is true. That's the Boolean variable. And then the function is what happens when we touch, when some part touches it. It checks that part basically, first of all to find its parent, and then checks that is there a child of that parent that's a humanoid, which is the case if it's a player. And if it's true and can heal is on true, then it checks its health, and if it's more than 0 and less than the maximum health, then it will put the can heal boolean to false, put the health pack transparency to 0.5. It will take a value of the current health to be humanoid health, and a new value, new health, which would be the current health plus the heal amount. I can't even speak. And then it says the humanoid health is the new health. And then it says wait a bit. And then after that cooldown period is over, which is 5, it puts can heal back to true. We're back at the starting position again. And the health pack's back to being transparent, so you know that the pickup can work. And that is the end of that. I think I understand most of it. I need to get my head around the Find First Child a little bit more, but I certainly understand it in terms of roughly how this is working. And obviously you can imagine putting that to good use in a game, really. And that all that is that simple block. Ooh. What do you do to focus again? That's a F, right. Okay, so that's it for today. I think we got it in the end. Thank you for watching. Bye.